Here's your quiz review for numbers 21 and 22. It's asking y equals 3/2 x minus 3. This is your slope, and this is your y-intercept. Since it's multiple choice, we can eliminate some choices. I want a y-intercept of -3. A has a y-intercept of positive 3, so it can't be A. B has a y-intercept of -3, so it could be that one. C has a y-intercept of -3, so it could be that one. Or D has a slope of -3, it could be that one. Okay, so we've eliminated one choice. Let's go to the slope now. So my B is -3. My M is 2/3. And it's positive, I'm sorry, my M is 3/2, so it's positive 3/2. So we'll use slope guy to help us eliminate a choice if we can. So because the slope is 3/2, we want an uphill line. It looks like the eyebrows. A, well, we've already eliminated A. B is uphill. C is uphill. D is downhill. So that would have a negative slope. So it can't be D. So it's either B or C. So now let's find the actual slope. I'm going to choose letter B. Start here. One of my happy points. Here's my other one. Let's make my triangle. I go up 1, 2, 3, so my rise is 3, and my run is 2. It works on that one, so I think my slope on this one is 3/2. I'm going to check another point to make sure I didn't mess up. I'll start from here. Count up 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 2, and it ends at a good spot. So I'm certain my answer is letter B. 22. Which graph represents a line with a y-intercept of 2 and a slope of -4? So my B is 2, and my M is -4 over 1. All right, let's eliminate some B's of 2. A has a y-intercept of 2, that's good. B also has a y-intercept of 2, that's good. C has a y-intercept of 2, right here. But D has a y-intercept of 4, so that means it's wrong. I've eliminated one by just looking at the y-intercept. Let's eliminate some more. Slope of -4. Slope of -4 is going downhill. A is going downhill, that could be right. B is going uphill, so that's definitely wrong. And C is going downhill. So let's make some points right here. This one's a little more difficult to read. I have a couple of happy points. I can't go all the way over on this one because it sort of ends and the line keeps going. If the graph was bigger, it would end there. So I'm going to use this point, which clearly is a happy point, and this point, my y-intercept. So my rise, I have to go down as a rise. It's a rise of 1 and a run of 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one, my slope is -1/4 because it's going downhill. But I don't want -1/4, I want -4. So I think letter C is wrong. Let's see if letter A. I got some points right here. Here's one of my points. 0 and 2, and another point looks like it would be here. So go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my rise of -4 and a run of 1. So there's my slope of -4, my y-intercept of 2, so my answer is A. Let's skip over to these right here. If I can get to these before I have to leave. What is the y-intercept of the line y equals -1/5 x, -1/5 x? Equations are written like this. M is your slope, B is your y-intercept. So our slope is -1/5, but there's no mention of a B. So if there's no number right here, they could have very well written 0, but you don't have to. So my y-intercept in this case is 0. All right, 24. Which of the following best describes the slope of the line? So look at the graph, the slope, and if you need to, draw a slope guy. There's slope guy. Well, it looks most like this line, so I would describe it as negative. What's the slope of the line x equals 7? Once again, look at slope guy. x equals. So that means all the x's are negative 7. If you were to graph those lines, if all the x's are negative 7, and I can only guess right here, it would look like this. That would be a vertical line. And that most resembles the nose, which has a u next to it. So the slope of x equals 7 is undefined. All right, which is the equation for the line with a y-intercept of 0? Let me write this down. A y-intercept of 0, there's my 0, and a slope of negative 3. Which one looks like it? Well, it's going to be this one because there's nothing there. That means it's plus 0. So C is the answer for that one. If the slope of a line is undefined, going back to slope guy, undefined is the nose. The fancy word for that nose is vertical. If on the quiz I ask you about horizontal, or it has a 0 slope, 0 slope would be horizontal. I guess I spoke too soon. The line y equals negative 4, y equals, if you were to put that in the graph paper, you get a horizontal line, and that means all the y's are negative 4. That's a negative 4. And if you were to graph that, you would get a horizontal line. So y equals negative 4 is horizontal. What's the 0 of the function? All right, I am not good at telling lines by looking at tables. So if I start graphing these points, 0 over and 6 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 over and 4 up. 6 over and 2 up. Okay, there's nothing on the x-axis, but I need to figure out what the 0 is. It's going to be somewhere over here. So this is sort of a trick question. I want this number to be 0. So if I keep going this pattern, 0, 3, 6, this number would be 9, because each time they increase by 3. And this will be 12. If I go in this direction, the pattern for this one is subtract 2. If I do the pattern one more time, I'll get a 0. If I graph the point 9 and 0, I'd have a number on the line. So my 0 is a 9. Number 30, ask what the slope is. Okay, I know it's negative because it's going downhill because of this fellow over here. It's like his eyebrow. So I get some happy points. I'm going to start, where's 1? There's definitely 1 here, and there's definitely 1 here. So I make my triangle. I count down 1, 2, 3. So my rise is negative 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. My run is negative 4. So that's my slope. Last one, what's the slope? This one is positive because it's going uphill because of the slope guy. So here's one point, and here's another where they cross cleanly. My rise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My rise of 5, and my run of 2. Make sure you study this, watch this video, do the homework first, then check it. If you have any questions,